Hey, it's Dale Zawada again with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. And today we're going to look at 5 expert tips to deal with difficult neighbors. This is an article on BHG.com by Christine Gill. And I love articles like this because I feel a lot of new homeowners, first time owners, don't know what to do in a lot of situations. So we're just going to scroll through them real quick here. Establish rapport, number one. And I agree. Meet your neighbors. Hell, if you can meet your neighbors before you've actually even signed papers, that's pretty cool too. But you do want to establish rapport. I had a client who said, "Oh, when I move in, I'm gonna, meet the neighbors. I'm gonna bring them something. What should I bring them?" And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Cookies, little gift, what, anything. It's really just the gesture that means a lot versus what you are actually delivering to them. It's the fact that you're going out of your way to introduce yourself, that, okay, this person might be a good neighbor. And this is a way for you to learn about them. Maybe they're nice, but you can see maybe there are going to be some issues down the road. You don't know, but you want to establish a rapport because there might come a time where you're going to need to go over there and you want to know who they are. Oh, these are the people that have the fun dogs, or these are the people that work from home and are really nice, whatever. So establish a rapport, know who your neighbors are, know the cars. So, if there's ever any security shenanigans, you kind of know what's going on there. Be a good neighbor. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. If there's an HOA, adhere to the rules of your association. Yes, this is very true. I've mentioned before I live in a condo right now. A lot of rules. A lot of rules. Most of them are dumb. Don't like them. Don't care for them. But, the rules are the rules. We all have to adhere to them. So be a good neighbor. Mow your grass. Try not to blast the music after like 9, 10 p.m. if you can. I mean, we know there's parties and there's New Year's Eve stuff, but just be a good neighbor. It's not that hard. Communicate in advance. This is a good one too. If you're going out of town, maybe let them know, hey, the grass is going to be low. You're going to see some shady people coming up to my door. That's my nephew. He's getting my mail and checking up on stuff. So be cool. But if you're going to have a large gathering or play loud music, hey, it's graduation, the kid's graduating, we're throwing the biggest party you've ever seen in your life. So that's going to be going on till about 11. We'll try to cool it around 9 or 10, but just bear with us, please. So yeah, communicate in advance when you can. If you're having a fence installed, yeah, this stuff too. If you're cutting a tree down, if you're doing fence work or anything kind of serious on the property, let them know, hey, this is what's going on over here, just so you know. Because communication is key. Address problems. Oh boy. Oh boy. Address problems. Now this is where it gets a little more serious, because now hopefully you listen to the first one and you've established a rapport. So if there's issues, maybe they're playing loud music all the time, or maybe they're doing a project that's lingering in onto your property. It's good that you can address these problems and talk to them face to face. Sometimes it becomes a matter of letters and leaving notes and whatnot, and eventually, getting others involved. And that could be an HOA mediator, that can be an attorney. Sometimes it gets pretty serious, but I believe if you do these first two, establish a rapport and be a good neighbor, it will never get to this. So that is my advice to you. If you're moving, if you've never owned a home, and you're getting into that spot, you just meet your neighbors. First off, the information is good to have. Okay. But also, if there are problems down the line, you know who these people are. You know you can talk to them. Or maybe you can't talk to them. You went to introduce yourself, and they threatened to shoot you or something. Maybe not that crazy, but you know who the nice neighbors are, maybe the not so nice neighbors are, and how to address them accordingly. So I thought this was a great article by Christine here, 5 tips to deal with difficult neighbors. And most importantly, keep the peace on your street. If you have any questions on buying or selling, if you're a first time buyer, you don't know what's going on, you need some advice, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys very soon.